Yeah, there, champs. Now, if you wanted a gaming laptop and you were in the real world, you're not going to go buy an RTX 4090 with the latest Intel CPU and pay $5,000 or whatever it costs for one of those things. And you were in the real world and you just wanted best bang for buck. You just wanted a gaming laptop that will play any game and play it well at, decent settings. I think this laptop here fits that bill perfectly. It is a perfect laptop for everything you need and nothing you don't. So think about the specs that you would want if you want the best bang for buck laptop. You'd want at least a 15-inch screen, right? Check. 15-inch. You could go to 16 or 17-inch, and sure, always a bigger screen's better, but then you start going into the bigger, thicker, heavier laptops, louder laptops as well. So I think 15-inch display here is perfect, and you'd want 1440p, right? This one here is a 1440p display, 16 by 9, 100% P3. Yes, it's just about there. And you'd want a high refresh rate, at least 120 Hz. This one here has 165 Hz. Perfect, right? 1440p, 165 Hz, 15-inch. Woof, that is what you want. Then you'd think, what CPU would you want? Of course, Intel's latest 13th generation. You could go AMD. Maybe if gaming isn't your primary thing, you might want to go AMD with, better battery life. But if we're talking specifically, you're going to mainly game on this machine, you're going to go Intel. And this one has a 13700H. Perfect. Then what graphics card would you want? You're not going to get a 4080 or 4090. That's way too expensive. And if you were going to get those, you might as well get a 16, 17-inch laptop, big, thick one, so you can get the most out of it, right? We're talking in the real world here, something that's affordable. We're going to go an RTX 4070. Now, there may be a case to actually go back a generation to a 12th generation CPU with a RTX 3070 Ti. Well, yeah, that's the truth. But if you want all the new stuff that comes with the 40 series GPUs from NVIDIA, you're going to go 4070, perfect. And you'd want at least 120 watt, right? This one here is 145 watts. Wolf, again, perfect. You want it to have all the ports you want, and this one has all the ports including Thunderbolt. So USB Type A's, USB Type C's, Thunderbolt, Ethernet, everything you want. Wi-Fi 6E as well. So the perfect I/O there for gaming and connectivity. You want upgradability, you can upgrade the RAM, you got two M.2 SSDs in there, future upgradability, spot on. Now I don't know about you, but I would also like my laptop not to be a hairdryer. And this thing here, yes, it has a 13700H and RTX 4070, that is 140 watt, 240 watt power brick. So you get what you would expect out of these components. But also, this thing is very quiet. Under normal gaming loads, and I'm not talking about putting in its full fan mode, but just plain in, say, performance mode, it's gonna be under 50 decibels. That's right, under 50 decibels. This is music to my ears. Amazing cooling. Wasn't even getting over 80 degrees. It's hard to peg the wattage because of the dynamic boost here and there, but you're getting the right amount of wattage. It's under 80 degrees and under 50 decibels. This thing is just like perfect for what I would want in a gaming laptop. It has decent build quality too. It is plastic. Look, some compromises are made here to get it at the price point. It is affordable compared to, all the other gaming laptops that are just out of control, the prices on those things. So yeah, like even Gigabyte make more premium laptops if you want an aluminium build, and yeah, you can get more powerful laptops if you want to go to bigger, thicker, heavier laptops. But I think this is the perfect sort of laptop for, portability. It is not a 7-pound monster. It's around that 5-pound mark, around 5.2 pounds. The perfect specs that you would want and at an affordable price. I gotta say, Gigabyte, you make a good laptop at a good price. And what have I really got to complain about here? The only things I can complain about is maybe the battery life isn't that great. You get the 4 hours you would expect out of these Intel 13th generation parts. A bit more, maybe up to 5 if you stretch it out there. That's every Intel laptop, right? So I can't really complain about the battery life. The build quality, well, the price, right? It's plastic, but it's certainly robust. So I can't complain about that. Every sort of complaint I might have, maybe I want a 4K screen, maybe I want a 4080, this and that. It's just about getting a more expensive laptop, and that's not what you want to do, right? If we're sticking in the real world where most people want a game, this is it. And every sort of negative thing I can say about this really just comes down to price point and Intel having not great battery life, really. That's all I can complain about there. So yeah, check out this thing. Gigabyte make a good laptop. Aorus 15. If I didn't tell you already, it's the Aorus 15 from Gigabyte, or should I say Aorus? Yeah, it's a good laptop. Catch you next one. Tally ho.